Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Game 1 of the ALCS between the Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Now, the Astros arrive in Toronto well rested after sweeping their divisional series against the Royals, whereas the Jays have had just 1 day's rest after the Mariners took them the distance. Now, the lineups are in, and it is Justin Verlander taking the mound for the Astros. And for the Jays, now I believe we can cross down live to speak to their GM, Aussie Villain. And Aussie, it's Jack Patterson taking the mound for you tonight. Yeah, that's correct, mate. Obviously, it's too soon for Nate after Game 5 against Seattle. So Jack leads us into battle tonight. He has been sensational for us all season long. So we have full faith in him to go out there and get the job done for us again tonight. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 14 of the Toronto Blue Jays, but more importantly, Game 1 of this championship series against the Houston Astros. We can see here how we've done against them, or the players have done against them so far this season. Brandon Drury topping our batting averages gives me something to think about, I've got to be honest, but yeah, he's not starting this one. And we are going with Jack Patterson on the mound against Verlander because obviously we've had about a day's rest since the end of the Seattle series. It's too soon for Nate Pearson. You can see my general sort of setup here for the series. It will vary a little bit. Duplantier, we're looking to send him in Game 2. Game 3, I'm hoping Pearson will be fit for that one, so ignore Fleming there. Game 4, I'm hoping will be Fleming. Game 5 will be Patterson going again. Game 6 will be Duplantier if he has a good job in Game 2. If not, I'm thinking maybe Alex Reyes. We give him a start. And then Game 7, I'm hoping Pearson will be good to go for that one. So that's how our bullpen is, or starting rotation is shaping up, or the plan for how it's going to be shaping up for the series. Let's hope it comes off our way. All right, let's have a look at the lineups that we have for this Game 1. And this is it. It's Adrizana leading us off at shortstop. Bo Bichette, designated hitter, bats second. Vlad Jr., the hero, bats third at third. It's Rowdy Tellez batting cleanup. He's at first base. Gurriel Jr. on fire is batting 5. He's in left field. Biggio bats 6. He's in second base. Reese McGuire comes in for this one. He's the catcher batting 7. Billy McKinney in right field comes in to bat 8. Billy Hamilton, the center fielder, is the batting 9 at center field. Jack Patterson is on the mound for us. He had a good year. 3.61 ERA. He walked a few players, which isn't ideal, but a whip of 141, ERA plus of 3.16, WAR of 3.5. Let's hope he has a good day for us. We're up against, of course, Justin Verlander. Now he is, well, we know what Verlander is, don't we? His ERA this year was over 4. His movement isn't what it used to be. Obviously, yeah, the rest of his game there is still fantastic. His WAR was only 2.7 this season. His whip was 112, which is good. If he has a bad day, you just never know. Come on, Pato. And here we go. Welcome to Toronto. We have home ground advantage because we had the best record in the regular season of the American League. So that's a nice thing. It's a little bit of a shame, obviously, that we're paying the price now for having to go the distance against the Mariners because Pearson isn't going to be available to at least Game 3. It might even be we have to switch him to Game 4, and that's a leadoff single for the Astros, which isn't really the start we wanted. Come on, Patterson, get back on it, mate. Adam Eaton comes up to bat for them now. He is batting .333 in the postseason. 0-1's the count. That's hit into right field, and this is not ideal. It's going to get the runner to third as well, so we're none out, runners at the corners. And this is not the start to Game 1 we wanted. Bregman comes in the bat now. He is only batting 200 in the postseason. We would love a strikeout here, Patterson, if you can manage that for us. No, is it going to be a double play, though? There's one. Oh, it's an error. A run comes across the plate. It should have been a double play, and instead, there's no one out. Runners at first and second. It's Alvarez to the plate. He is 4 for 10, batting 400 in this postseason. It's a nightmare start for Patterson. Full count. You cannot afford to lose him. He strikes him out. All right, Pato. All right. That's one away. Double play ball now. We can get out of this. Springer comes up to bat. He is batting a 4 for 12 so far the postseason. That could be a double play. Hard hit ball to Gurriel Jr. There's one. There's two. And we get out of that just giving up the one. That could have been a lot worse. But there we go. We are a rundown, which isn't ideal. Adrizana to lead us off against Verlander. 1-1 is the count. And let's see what Adrizana can do. It was a really, really close run thing, whether we played Edrazana or Drury in this one. I went with Edrazana for recent form, but obviously you can see that Drury had a really good season against the Astros, so it was tough. Bichette comes in now. First pitch swing for Bo Bichette! Have some of that, Astros. It's 1-1. And Big Bo Bichette ties her up in the bottom of the first, 398 feet. And there's Verlander's movement. There was none. And Bichette pounced and sent that flying into the fans over left field. It's 1-1. And it's Vlad Jr. now to face Verlander. Vlad Jr. batting 368 in the postseason. Let's see what he can do. 1-0 is the count. 1 out, no one on. And Vlad Jr. hits it in the center field. That'll be caught for 2 away. And it's going to give Rowdy Tellez the chance to bat now. Only batting 211 in the postseason. 1-0, sorry, is the count. And, oh, he smashed it down there into right field. Tellez with a 2-out single. And it's hot man of the team right now, Gurriel Jr., who comes in with 1 on, 2 out. Let's see what he can do. 1-0 is the count on Gurriel Jr., and he has gone fishing for a ball low and outside, popped it up, and that'll do it for the innings. But we cancel out their run. We're tied at 1 after the first. Patterson comes back out. He's going to face Diaz, who is batting 357 in the postseason. And Patterson, let's make a little bit better work of this second innings, please. The ground ball there to Biggio over to first, and that is 1 away. Arcia comes up now, batting 250 in the postseason. 1-0 is the count on him. Come on, Pato. Another ground ball. Should be an easy play at first. It is, and that's 2 away. Much, much better this, isn't it? It's Barnhart to the plate now, batting 500 in the postseason. That is ridiculous numbers for the catcher. 0-1 is the count. Come on, Pato. Sitting down, mate. That's a ground ball. Tellez doesn't move, and that is looking as though it's going to be at least a double as McKinney fields it into second, and a 2-out double indeed for Barnhart, who is now batting well over 500 in the postseason. Why is he batting down there in number 8? Encarnacion comes up to bat now, formerly of the Blue Jays, of course. 3-1 is the count, and we've lost him. And suddenly we're 2 out and 2 on, and it's Altuve that comes back up, who was 1 for 1 today after getting a leadoff hit for them, and it's a loose pitch. Patterson, come on, mate, settle down. A full count, 2 out, 2 on. This is a massive at-bat already in this game, isn't it? A massive pitch. And it's ripped into left field, and that's going to score 1. Is it going to score 2? Yes, it is. And Encarnacion comes back to haunt the Blue Jays. And we've given up 2 runs now, and it's looking as though Patterson is having an off day. Eaton comes in now, an inside pitch. The runner goes to second, gets the steal. How is Encarnacion stealing? That should not be allowed. Oh, no, it's Altuve. Fair enough. Adam Eaton now. Come on, we need to end this innings, Patterson. He does with a strikeout, but we've given up 2 more runs in the second. We're 3-1 down now, and Biggio to lead us off. He is only batting 158 in the postseason. Come on, Cavan. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. That's going to be 1 away. And this is the part of the order that's struggling a little bit. Maguire batting 333 in the postseason. Hasn't batted regularly, though. Usually Denny Jansen's been getting the start, but Maguire gets it back up the middle. And that is a 1-out single for our catcher. It's not just their catcher that can hit. Billy McKinney comes up now. His first at... No, he's not. He's not to get a hit. He's had 3 at-bats in the postseason. Yet to get a hit. What can he do? Billy McKinney pops it up. Shortstop goes back, and that'll be 2 away. And it's going to be Billy Hamilton now to try and keep this going for us. Batting 333 in the postseason. Come on, Billy. He gets it up the middle. Does he? No. It's not quite sure what's happened there. It's dropped it. Oh, it's a drop catch. It's an error for their shortstop. And suddenly we have 2 on. And it's Edrazana, who is 0 for 1 today. What can he do? Come on, mate. Come on. He has. No, he's lined at the second base, and that'll do it. We end the second innings without pulling back anything. We're still 3-1 down. And Patterson, mate, this needs to be a good innings for you. And he's 3-0 against Bregman. And he walks him. Is the pressure of the big occasion getting to Patterson? Alvarez comes up now. He's 0 for 1 today. 2-1's the count. That's popped up. McKinney's coming in. Should make a simple catch. He does. And that is 1 away. Springer comes in now. He is 0 for 1 today. 1-1's the count. Oh, and that is... Oh, did we get him? No, we don't. Runner at second. Come on, Pato, get Jerry out. 2-1 is the count. That is lined up the middle, and can we keep the run at third? No, we cannot. And we're 4-1 down. And Patterson is leaking runs for fun. We're 1 out, 1 on, 4-1 down. Patterson, come on, mate. That is popped up. Biggio's going back. He makes the play for 2 away. Aussie now comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. And that should be the end of the innings. Patterson has it over to first. But more runs cross the plate for the Astros. Verlander now to face Bichette, who of course sent it over the left field fence first time around. 2-2's the count this time. And Biggio strikes out. Vlad Jr., who's 0 for 1 today. 1-2's the count on Vlad. He strikes out as well. Oh dear, and it's Tellez now who got a hit last time up. What can he do? And that's a third innings to forget for the Jays as we strike out in order. And Patterson comes back up to face Tucker Barnhart, who is 1 for 1 today. And basically hitting anything that moves in this postseason. And that's been well hit. Hamilton's going back though, and he should make a catch. He does. And that's 1 away. And Carcione comes up to bat now. He walked last time up, of course, I think, didn't he? 2-1's the count on him. That's back up the middle, and it's going to drop in, and it's going to be a 1-out single for Encarnacion. Altuve, who is 2 for 2, and absolutely destroying Patterson so far today. Get your revenge, Pato. Come on. That's popped up. Maguire should make a catch, or is it going to be Tellez? It'll be Tellez, and he does make a catch. All right. 2 away. Still with that runner at first for Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 today, and he's balked. Oh, what has happened to Patterson? All right, come on. Just end it here, mate. End it here. That is gotten through. And is it going to score another one? Get it in, McKinney. Get it in. Can we get him at the plate? No, we can't. And they've scored another run. Oh, Patterson, and he's done. Joe Kelly comes in, and it's been a nightmare outing for poor old Jack Patterson. Kelly, that should be an out. Over to first, Vlad, and there we go. That does end the fourth. But we find ourselves yet more runs down in this game one, and it's Gurriel Jr. to lead us off against Verlander. First pitch swing, and Gurriel Jr. Oh, is that going to be an infield hit? Run, Gurriel, run! Oh, he does. He gets a bitch hit. And we have a leadoff single for Gurriel Jr. And it's Biggio now who's 0 for 1 today. Can he drive in or drive around that run? No, he cannot. His miserable postseason continues. Reese Maguire now comes up to face Verlander. He got a hit last time up. This time he pops it up. That's going to be 2 away. And Gurriel Jr. is still stranded there at first. Billy McKinney comes up. 0 for 1 today. 0 for 4 in the postseason. McKinney hits it well, but center field is there and makes a diving catch. And you get the feeling it's just not going to be our day. Joe Kelly now to continue to Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 today. Come on, Joe. That should be out. Easily done there, and Adriana makes the play at first. 1 away. Jerry comes up to bat to face Kelly. First pitch swing from him. That is deep. I think it's playable. McKinney goes back, makes the catch at the fence. And that is 2 away. Kelly now to face Diaz, who's 0 for 2 today. 1-2 is the count. And this might just be a scoreless innings. Oh, we've done it. We've kept them scoreless. The 5th ends without the Astros crossing the plate. And let's see if we can start chipping away at their lead now. Hamilton to lead us off. 3-1's the count. Come on, Billy. He gets on base. And that will Mose will give him second because he's probably going to steal it. Adriana now. 0-1 is the count. Adriana. Oh, he's hit into a double play, has he? Run, Billy. No. Well, Hamilton did enough to break up the double. Adriana's at first. Bo Bichette comes in. He's 1 for 2 with that home run, of course. 1-1's the count. Bichette pops it up, and that's going to be caught out there in left field. Adriana will go back to first. And it's Vlad Jr. And if there was ever a time for you to clear the fence for us, Vlad, this is it. He's 0 for 2 today. 1-1's the count. Vlad pops it up again, and that'll do it. And we end the 5th. 4 runs down. 5-1 the Astros lead. And Joe Kelly continues to Arcia. He's 0 for 2 today. Full count. Come on, don't lose the leadoff man, mate. That is a ground ball to Adriana. He should have a simple play at first. He does, and that's 1 away. All right, Kelly coming towards the end. He's going to face Barnhart, who's 1 for 2 today. 0-1 is the count. That's really well hit, and that is going to skip to the fence and hopefully just be a double as McKinney gets it in. And it's a 1-out double, and does that do it for Joe Kelly, I wonder? He was getting towards the end anyway, and it is. It's Alex Reyes that comes in. He's going to face Encarnacion, who is 1 for 1 today. Full count, runner at second, 1 away. Strikes him out. There you go, Reyes. Oh, you do wonder if we need to start him, if he needs to enter our starting rotation. That's been popped up. That should do it, as Altuve will be the 3rd out if McKinney can make the catch. He does. That's through 6 now. We've stemmed the flow of Astros runs. We just need to start scoring a couple of our own now. Tellez to lead us off. 1-1's the count. Sorry, 2-2's the count. He's 1 for 2, and then we'll make that 1 for 3. As Altuve makes the play. Gurriel Jr., who's 1 for 2 today. Full count on him. Come on, Gurriel. Oh, that looked suspiciously like an inside ball, didn't it? And he strikes out for 2 away. Biggio, who is batting 143 in the postseason, and maybe he's the man to drop out for Drury as he strikes out again. He doesn't look like hitting anything, does he, old Biggio? Reyes to continue to Adam Eaton, and we are rapidly running out of innings here. Come on, Reyes. That's well hit. It's going to get through as well, and that's going to be a lead-off single for Adam Eaton. All right, Bregman now to face Reyes. 0-2's the count on him, and Reyes sits him down. There's 1 away. A double play now can get us out of this innings. Alvarez comes in, who's 0 for 3. 3-1's the count, and we've lost him. 1 out, 2 on. And if Jerry gets a home run here, then it is over, isn't it? 0-2's the count, though. And that could be a double play. There's 1. Turn it. There's 2. And we do get out of the 7th. We stretch, and we're in trouble. Let's not sugarcoat it. We are in trouble. We're 4 runs down. But we have, as I said, stemmed the flow of runs. Maguire to lead us off. He's 1 for 2 today. Full count on him. And he has... Oh, it's another good catch out there in centre field by Jerry Springer. And that's 1 away. Billy McKinney still looking for his first hit of the postseason. Full count. McKinney. Oh, I think he's got hold of that one. Billy McKinney. He's got a hit now. That is out of here. It is 5-2. 446 feet. Billy McKinney with the home run. And there we go. Love your work, Billy, mate. Excellent stuff. It's 5-2. And is this the beginning of the turnaround? Billy Hamilton now comes in. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk last time. 0-1's the count. And that is back up the middle. Run, Billy. Can he get himself a hit? He can. All right. Is this the moment? Adrizana now, who's 0 for 3 today. Not had a great day at the plate against Verlander. He has got a hit, has he? Is it going to drop in? No, it's not. It's just floated up there, and the second baseman makes the play. And it's Bo Bichette, already with 1 home run today. Hell of a time to get a second one, mate. Hamilton's going for the steal. Hamilton makes it because, of course, he does. And that's him in scoring position. Come on, Bo. Can you get us a run back? 2-1's the count. Bichette, he's grounded at the shortstop. Run, Bo. Run, Bo. No, and that ends the 7th. We get 1 back, but we're still 3 runs down. Diaz comes in to face Reyes. He's 0 for 3 today. 1-2's the count. It's a pop-up. It should be caught out there by Billy Hamilton coming in. He makes it comfortably in the end, and that is 1 away. Arcia comes up to bat. He's 0 for 3. 0-2 is the count. Finish him, Reyes. No, it's slapped into right field, and that will be a 1-out single for Arcia. All right, we're just setting up the double play. Tucker Barnhart, who is just looking immense. Oh, have we got him? Have we got him? No, we haven't. The runner gets to second. And we could really do with a strikeout here. Full count on Barnhart. He grounds at the second base. It should be an easy play. It is. 2 away. The runner goes to third. Espinosa comes in now to face Encarnacion, who is 1 for 2 today. And this is a huge at-bat, isn't it? This needs to be an out. It's a first pitch swing. We cannot let this runner from third score. Oh, dear. Off the very, very top of the fence. Well, suddenly you feel a little bit lucky that it is only 6-2, because that was inches away from being a home run. But they've cancelled out the run that we pulled back. They've done it with a triple from Encarnacion. How's he got a triple anyway? And, well, now this is huge, isn't it? Come on, Espinosa. That should end it. Oh, he's dropped it. Maguire has dropped it. Another run comes across the plate, and it's just not been our day, has it? It's not been our day. Straw comes in, the pinch hit. That's been well hit out there into right field. The runner stays at second. And it's Bregman to come in now to face Espinosa. Full count, 2 out, 2 out. And that's gone to the fence, and that's the game. Oh, that Maguire error has cost us a further 2 runs. That one error has now cost us 3 runs. It's 9-2. Kay comes in. Espinosa's had a bad day. Anthony Kay, first pitch swing coming up here by Bregman. That's ripped to second base, into the shift though. And that'll do it, but we've lost 4 runs in the 8th. It's 9-2 to the Astros. James Patterson comes in. He's Canadian, isn't he? He is Canadian, so let's hope he's more Canadian than he is Astro. Vlad Jr. to lead us off. Come on, Vlad. Get us going here, mate. He's hit it. He's hit it really well. Is it going? Oh, no. It's another diving catch out there. We've had no luck today, have we? Errors have cost us. There's been diving catches that have cost us. Tellez comes in to face Paxson. 2-0's the count. That's well hit by Tellez. Is it far enough to get over the fence? Yes, it is. A 3rd solo home run. 447 feet. 3 home runs by the Blue Jays, but we've not defensively been good enough today, have we? Where there's life, there's hope, though. You never know. You never know. Gurrell Jr. now, 1 for 3 he is today. 3-1's the count on him. And Gurrell Jr. pops up what looks suspiciously like ball 4. That's going to be 2 away. And that's going to bring up Biggio, who may well be having his last at bat this postseason because he's looked an absolute muppet at the plate. He's hit that okay, but it's going to be caught out there in center. Another diving catch in center field. That one, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? 9-3 as we enter the 9th. K to continue to Jerry Springer. 1-0's the count. And that should be the first out. K over to first, mate. There it is. Well, if we were to come back, it's going to be one epic comeback, isn't it? Diaz now to face K. I think he is 0 for 4 today. That's been popped up. He goes 0 for 5. Billy Hamilton will surely make that play. And that's 2 away in the top of the 9th. K to Arcia now, who's 1 for 4. 2-2's the count. Come on, K. Sit him down, mate. He does. And there we go. We've given up 9 runs, and that is too many to win a game of baseball, isn't it? Reese Maguire to lead us off against Paxton. Full count. We need base runners. If there's any chance, we need this leadoff man aboard, don't we? And unfortunately, he's popped it up, and that will be 1 away. It's going to bring up McKinney, who, of course, did hit a home run last time up. 1 for 3 he is today. 0-1's the count. Come on, Billy boy. He has got it through, and suddenly Billy McKinney looks like a hit machine. That's a 1-out single. Hamilton 1 for 2 today. 2-2's the count on Billy. Billy has hit into a double play, and that might just about do it. No, just the 1. We're down to our final out, though, and it's Adrizana to the plate, who is 0 for 4 today and doesn't look like getting a hit. 2-2's the count. We're down to our final strike, and that'll do it. We have lost Game 1 at home to the Astros. So there we go. Patterson, he has been magnificent for us all season, but I mean, we've got a really, really young starting rotation. I don't think there's anybody that's played more than sort of 1 full season before this season. So we've done well to get this far. It's only 1 game. There's still a long, long time to come back. But you do wonder if maybe this is going to be a series too far for our young starting rotation. But that's it for today. We'll be back next time when there's a chance for someone to progress. Will we be hopefully coming back and with a chance to win the divisional series, the championship series, or is it going to be us coming back scrapping for our lives? We'll find out Monday, guys, or next episode. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell to get notified when I upload new episodes. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I think we're going to be looking to stay alive. Take care.